Cetronia Ambulance. This is Cheryl. Do you have an emergency?
Yeah, I need an ambulance right away.
Where's your emergency?
I came home and I found my daughter. She was on the floor and she's not breathing. Just please hurry.
Trying to come 97.
Received 97, acknowledge.
Over 100 times every day. Every year. Emergencies strike here in our home communities. In our neighborhoods, in our workplaces, and our homes. And over 100 times every day, the first medical response that protects our loved ones and saves lives comes on like Health on Wheels.
So we've witnessed actually not only an evolution, but a revolution in healthcare in this country and across the world. And a very important part of that is the first touch that we get with our patients, which is often the emergency medical system, the EMS system that we have. Our vehicles function as an emergency room or even an intensive care unit for our patients, and we get them to the hospital faster, better, and better prepared to receive the medicine that they can access at the emergency department or the intensive care unit in the hospitals in our region. Every minute counts when we transport a patient. And the immediate access to patients with our very sophisticated monitoring system and getting ambulances in the right place at the right time, this has allowed us to save those precious minutes for our patients, whether it's a trauma on the highway or a heart attack or a stroke. We get patients into the proper facility, get them treated in the proper way. Our treatments and our access to the most sophisticated care have improved exponentially over the years. And this has afforded us to save lives and to improve the outcomes of our patients when they leave the hospital after we've transported them there. In 1955, when Cetronia was first incorporated, we had a Cadillac station wagon where we would throw the patient in the back and just drive like hell to get them to the hospital on time. That was then, and now we have incredibly sophisticated vehicles and people that man the vehicles that provide emergency room care in the ambulance, as well as fairly sophisticated intensive care in the ambulance for our patients. Through all of these changes, Cetronia Ambulance Corps has evolved, invested, and earned its position as the premier ambulance service in our region.
Why do so many Lehigh Valley medical professionals, community leaders, first responders, and families call Cetronia Ambulance Corps first in emergency and non-emergency medical services? Because Cetronia ranks first with life-saving technology, first with highly skilled and trained EMS professionals, first in community service and education for our young people. And as the Lehigh Valley's only provider accredited to the rigorous performance standards of the National Commission on Accreditation of Ambulance Services, first in organizational and clinical excellence. And Cetronia has earned its legacy of life-saving leadership through hard work, fiscal responsibility, and contributions from community members and businesses, not from tax dollars or government funding.
Many people in the community just assume that ambulance companies, and Cetronia in particular, is somehow supported by their tax dollars. They don't recognize the fact that, for the most part, all of Cetronia's funds come from private individuals or user fees for service. 99.9% of our revenues come directly from user fees, donations, contributions. So our number one change is Medicare reimbursement is going down, while on the opposite end of the spectrum, all the costs of services are going up. We need funds to continue to reinvest in our technologies, our equipment, our human resources, and continue to grow the system to the best it can possibly be.
Cetronia's brand of Health on Wheels has been built through thousands of very real episodes of Cetronia's high-performance EMS excellence in action, and experienced one family at a time.
Well, we were just watching TV. My wife was actually reading a book, and I heard the book fall to the ground. And when I looked over at her, looked like she was sleeping, but as I looked closer, I knew there was something terribly wrong. At that point, I recognized that she didn't have a pulse. I called 911, and they put me on the phone with Cetronia Ambulance Corps, who coached me through some chest compressions. And in what seemed like no time at all, the ambulance corps was here at the door and they took over. The doctors told us that had it not been for the very, very prompt attention that she got from the ambulance corps, that she probably would not have made it, and if she would have made it, her brain function would have been drastically reduced or, not functional at all. There's no doubt in my mind that Cetronia Ambulance Corps saved my wife's life. One of the big things in our life right now is the fact that she can enjoy her grandson thanks to Cetronia Ambulance Corps.
I was in the midst of premature labor. I did have a friend, an adult here, to help out, but who was not in any way qualified to do anything other than try not to freak out and watch my other children. So without Cetronia's presence, who knows? Having the proper people here doing the right thing made a huge difference. I got the help I needed when I needed it. Without people like this in the community, what do you do when you need help? They will be there for you within minutes.
Almost 5 years ago, I was not feeling well at work. I started getting symptoms that I really wasn't comfortable with. When I made my 911 call, I was surprised, and fortunately for me, they were only seconds away. I got the attention I needed. Cetronia's crew was fantastic. They took care of me, and they're extremely well-trained and extremely professional. I'm Kyle Kern, and my life was saved by Cetronia Ambulance Corps. Thank you.
For nearly 6 decades, Cetronia Ambulance Corps has been saving lives and protecting the health of families here in our communities. Now, Cetronia needs all of us. In the coming years, the population of our Lehigh Valley will grow. The most dramatic growth will be in the demographic of citizens aged 65 and older, those with the greatest need for pre-hospital emergency care. To leave our seniors or any of our local population without pre-hospital care and emergency transport is not an option. To continue protecting the health of all of our community members and to educate future generations of EMS professionals, Cetronia Ambulance Corps must grow. After many years of planning, Cetronia Ambulance Corps is now building the future of pre-hospital emergency care and education for our Lehigh Valley community. Strategically located at Broadway and Parkway Road in South Whitehall Township, Cetronia's new regional EMS County Medico-Legal Forensic and Education Center will provide our community with integrated high-speed response and enhanced dispatch for Cetronia's medical team and fleet. Enhanced security for county emergency vehicles and equipment, assuring rapid response for security concerns, terrorist threats, and natural disasters. A community center for public and private health education and training programs for Lehigh Valley schools, institutions, and organizations serving all ages. Expansion of Cetronia's existing command center to continue assisting regional emergency operations and meet the projected population growth of our municipalities. There are many great causes, but saving the very lives of our neighbors and family members here at home, well, that may be the best cause of all. A gift to support Cetronia's capital campaign is much more than a financial contribution to a worthy cause. It's the most direct investment you can make to continue the legacy of life-saving and community service that is Cetronia Ambulance Corps. Since 1955, Cetronia's commitment to Health on Wheels has made the difference between life and death for countless families here in our community. Now, Cetronia Ambulance Corps needs all of us to continue this life-saving mission. Here's your chance to make the difference of a lifetime. For more facts on how your gift to the Cetronia Ambulance Corps capital campaign will be used to save lives, provide community education, and protect the quality of health care here in the Lehigh Valley, please contact us today or visit cetronia.org. Thank you.